So, I'm here to share what I've learned with you guys. Wife's car, 2005 Hyundai Elantra, had a check engine light on it. So I had AutoZone read it. Turns out it was a code P0011. Now, according to the little printout, most likely issue is this deal right here. Oil control valve. Okay. This was easy to pull out. And then I got it to the point where it would pull out and it would swivel, but it just would not come out. I ended up having to, of course, you can see, I had to unplug it first. Now, the other thing I did is I disconnected the battery. That's the negative side of the battery. So it's been disconnected for, almost a day, almost 24 hours. So anyways, yeah, I unplugged this, okay? And then I pulled this out. I think it's a 10 millimeter. Of course, there's a plastic shroud here. You got to remove the plastic shroud. There's a bolt there. And I think those are 10 millimeter bolts too. So I pulled this out. This swiveled out. It swiveled, but it would not pull out. So doing some further research, there is, try to get you picture on it. Oil control valve filter. I know where it goes because I pulled it out. It's, oh God, it's between these two hoses, because everything online says to put a 14 millimeter socket on it. Yeah, that obviously was not going to happen. I got it out with a 14 millimeter wrench. Of course, I'm impatient, so I couldn't wait. I wish I could get a better picture up, but it's in there. I think it's behind this clip here. So yeah, I got a 14 millimeter wrench on there. Of course, I couldn't wait for the engine to cool down, so it was kind of a booger to get out. And that's what I did last night. I just came home from work because, like I said, this right here, the oil control valve, I got this pulled out, and I ended up removing this so I could get it to swivel further, because I ended up bending the bracket, and I was gonna try to reuse it, but now, no. So I broke this off, and like I've seen on other videos, I was able to pull this out. This is the guts of this. This is the body that's sitting inside that hole in the block. Okay. This is the screen. Okay. Before we get to this, let me just cover this. So I pulled this out with my needle nose. Okay. After I broke this piece off right here, but this was seized inside, and I read some online video, or I saw some online YouTube videos talking about, I must have not got a 3/8 lag bolt. I must have got, I don't know what size that is. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not 3/8. So I went back to Lowe's, and I got a 1/2-inch lag bolt. And my 1/2-inch wasn't wanting to cooperate. So I took it to my bench grinder, and I ground it down just a little bit. Of course, I had to leave threads on there, thinking maybe if I get rid of some material, maybe it'll thread in a little bit easier. Okay, so it threaded in, and then while I was out, I got this from AutoZone. Slide hammer. Okay. And other guys have on YouTube have talked about taking 10 whacks to pull it out. Mine came out in 2. So anyways, but back to this. This is where I was trying to show you that was really hard for me to show you, what's really hard to get to. This, the online tutorials, I never saw a YouTube video on this, but the online tells you to use a 14 millimeter socket. You're not going to get a socket on it. So what I did is I broke it with a wrench. You can see I've got my wrench here, standard, and I've got a ratchet wrench, whatever. And it was in my online research that code P0011 could be attributed to a dirty filter. I don't know where to get a new one of those. I am replacing this and this. This is the same piece. I'm replacing this. I've got it on order off of Amazon for like 25 bucks. I couldn't find where to get this, but does this really need to be replaced? No. What I did, you can see, got my SuperTech brake parts cleaner. Okay. Initially, I just sprayed it down and wiped it off. And that did help a whole lot. But then what I ended up doing is I filled that up with brake cleaner. This actually comes out one way and then the other way. Let it soak for whatever amount of time that you feel comfortable with, whatever. And then I use my nice little rag there and I got it all nice and clean. You can see how clean it is now. This is, now it's not 100%, but I'll tell you what, this is about probably a good 90% of what it was compared to, I imagine what this looked like brand new when it rolled off the showroom floor. So my biggest thing is I wanted to show right here. Now Hyundai Elantra, I showed you the location of where it is. When I found it on 6ya.com or whatever, it said right underneath the head near the thermostat, and your guess is as good as mine, really. So now I'm just gonna plug this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put that filter back in. Plug this. When this gets in, I can go ahead and put this bolt back in. I can put all this back together. When this piece comes in, I can put this in, and is it gonna fix the job? Is it gonna fix my P0011? I don't know. But you know, you've got to start somewhere, right? So, if you see no more videos on the code P0011, then that fixed it. If I make additional videos on this subject, because the original code talked about timing advance, or I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I just don't want to pay $500 for an auto shop to do this. $500 for a $25 part, and you know, I cleaned the other thing. But you know, like I said, a shop would charge me, it doesn't matter what shop you go to, shop would charge you upwards of probably $300 to $500. So yeah, oil control valve, the little filter back down here. I hope this helps you out. That's the reason I'm putting these videos up. I get no compensation off of these videos. I'm just trying to help guys out, help people out that, you know, want to save money, do it themselves. So, yeah, this is the same car that I did a back camera in this, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, yeah, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, you know, hey, whatever. I hope I can help just one guy out. All right, thanks. Bye.